when Cameron was in Egypt's land. Let my Cameron go.
Hey everyone, Nathan here. Day 28. Still got the Carter Hall back in my cob. I figured I'd take you with me on a beautiful day here in Ohio. 71 degrees outside. Partly cloudy. Sun's out. And it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I figured I'd walk to get the mail. Unfortunately, in my neighborhood, mailbox is about 2-3 blocks away. So I get to get in a bit of conditioning. Yep. Just 2 more days left, and it's all said and done. The Codger Challenge will be all over. Mel Harris, Garbage Man Piper, is going to continue. That's crazy. I ain't doing that. I think he's just trying to add some age to his cellar. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. This is the kind of stuff that I would like 24/7. You can sit there and give me a sunny day, low to mid 70s, low 60s, mid 70s. I'm good. We had a rainstorm come through last evening. Well, yesterday. That really cooled things off. Because we were tipping towards the upper 80s. And that flipped the script right there. Dropped it down. I'm not sure what it does in terms of the rest of the week, because I have a weather app, but I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to it. So, hello. every now and again I will pull up that app and, see what's going on in 10 days, 5 days, whatever. But it's usually about 2 minutes later after I turn off the app, I forget what it said, so really don't know what much of a point is. I tend not to use umbrellas unless it's really coming down. But even then, yesterday it was, and I was right out in it. So I figure the best weather barometer that I have are the good old eyeballs. And I don't need some weatherman who's right less times than a Hall of Fame baseball hitter to tell me that you should be afraid of a few raindrops. Yada yada yada. I like to tell you about the big old tornado warnings and all that. And those are less common here, obviously, but we still get those. Occasionally one touches down. It's nothing like what you get in the plain states. Being here in the foothills of the Alleghenies, it's, they come down. Sometimes they'll rip through. Most times, it's a good hefty wind. Get some wind damage here and there. Not a big deal. Yeah, I worked at a Boy Scout camp when I was younger. And we usually had a week in there where a big storm would come through. Hold on a second, I'm going to put you down. A lot of mail today. Anyway, so we'd have a big storm come through 1 week out of the 7 or 8 weeks that we were there. And yeah, I always loved watching storms. Sit out on the porch, listen to the rain hit the roofs and the trees, and listening for the thunder. Super duper relaxing stuff. Love it. Absolutely do. One particular week, this ripper really comes through. And everything's strong enough to where camp director sends out the signal to have the entire camp evacuate their tents and head to our mess hall, which is probably the safest place for tornado because you won't be in the middle of the trees, possibly breaking and shooting branches through your arm or something. And I just happened to be in the trading post, which was just down the road from the mess hall. I figured, yeah, I'm just as safe there. Told my boss, I was like, yeah, I'm here. No worries about me. You know, if you need me to go search whatever, let me know. So I just stayed at the trading post. And that ripper came through. I sat there on the porch of the trading post and watched. Those green skies came through. It's one of the most magnificent things I've ever seen. Yeah, should have been a warning maybe to get inside, but they weren't really moving in such a fashion that I was terribly concerned about anything, any tornado coming down and hitting the valley, so I just stayed there and watched. Felt the wind go against my face like it was Mike Tyson in round one of a bout. That went out. But you sit there, you watch that. And, you know, all these weathermen come on and say, oh, there's a tornado sighting touching down at this location. You know, and you think about it, well, that location is 10 miles from me. And they're saying, find shelter. Like, I don't need to find shelter. It's 10 miles away from me. I'm just going to go out and watch. Yeah. I'll be able to see one. Oh, it's getting dangerously close. Now, and I sympathize for those that get involved in those areas. But at the same time, I refuse to be scared because some guy in an office tells me that I need to be, when I can sit there, step outside and look. And yeah, sometimes you get no warning and they come down on top of you, and I understand all that. They wouldn't have been able to tell me either way. And stepping into a shelter doesn't make me any safer than what I was before. I figure if it's my time for the Lord to take me home, then it's probably safer for everybody else to not be around me if it's not my time. There's nothing that's going to get me. So, take comfort in that and move on. So, you know, I guess my point with that is just don't be worried about it. The weather is going to be what it's going to be. Enjoy it, because thunderstorms are incredible to watch. I love it. So, anyway, I'm going to get going here. Put my earbuds back in. They're slipping out. Anyway, thanks for joining me on my walk. Count your blessings. Be thankful for them. When all that's said and done, grace and peace to you. Bye now.